Last man standing. Finish it.
He's on the Humvee. He's on the Humvee.
Alright.
It's Krim.
Time's almost up.
One's top diner.
If I had to guess, I'd say Tiva's trying to flank you and Karma loop back.
Fuck, I don't have fast glass.
Yeah, supply. You could probably plan A right here. They think you're going B.
Flash shield.
TP smart. It's your host.
Bomb's been planted.
Oh my.
Everybody needs somebody to love. Everybody needs somebody to love. And I choose you. And I choose you.
Yo, what's up, guys? Pretty much I'm just gonna explain pretty much my road to how I got pro, and honestly, it was a long journey. Honestly, I played I started in COD 2 pubs, you know, I was just a pub star, and COD 4 pub star, and MW2. I didn't play World of War, I hated that game, and MW2. Oh my God, that game I fell in love with that game. That was the game for me. I mean, that's when I started going to local lands with my local friends. You know, it was Berto at the time, or Random as you might know him. There was Discovery and Camillo, and we'd go to local lands and make money. And I was like 13. You know, making $200 a land was amazing, and they had them every month. So I mean, it was just really fun doing that. And it was at a place called Fusion Gaming, and like it was just really fun. That was a lot of fun. And then eventually. What was it? Black Ops 1 came out. I hated that game. Like, I thought, I was like, look at the graphics. They look like cartoons, man. I'm not going to play this game. So I stayed playing MW2 GBs and GB tournaments and stuff like that. You know, I played one Black Ops 1 LAN at a Fusion tourney at the local LAN center, pretty much. And we lost. We got second place in that, so it was fine. And then, MW3 came out. I didn't play MW3. Until the last month. I played the first week of it. I didn't like it. I mean, that was my senior year, so senior year I just wanted to, you know, have fun with friends and stuff like that. So let's see. And then when Black Ops 2 came out, like literally, okay, last month at MW3 I was preparing for Black Ops 2. I bought my monitor, I bought my scuff. Anything anybody said was good. Like I didn't know it was good. I didn't know what kids were using nowadays, and back in that time, or like there's a whole bunch of new products coming out, and so I didn't know what people bought, but I was just like, hey, my friend said this is good, and it's really like you have an advantage with it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it, man. I want to be the best at this game. I'm gonna get it. So I eventually got a scuff. Like I worked up to get a scuff, and after that, Black Ops 2 came out, and I got the game I got Black Ops 2 2 weeks early. And when I had 2 weeks early, literally, I played like bots and stuff, you know, walked around, played a little bit of campaign, you know. But once the game came out, I grinded the game so much. Like I wanted it so bad. I was just like, yo, I want to go pro. Like all my friends, like I had local friends too that would do this too. So it was fun, and I just found it really fun. So I grinded the game. Like my first ever match. This is how I met Bezo too. My first ever game battles match was doubles, and I played against Bezo, and we beat him 2-0 in domination, and it was really cool because I mean, like even though we talked crap about him, he honestly gave me a little bit of exposure because like back then I was a small name, like I didn't have a name at all, and he helped me play like icons tourneys with other pros and stuff like that, and get my name out there a little bit more. But that was way back in the day, and then it started, like, I grinded the doubles ladder. At the start of the game, start of every game, I like to grind the doubles ladder. Well, this was before I had a name for myself. Like, just to make a name for myself, I grinded doubles ladders and tried to get top page so kids would see my name and they'd be like, oh, who is he, and stuff like that, you know? So, I started doing that, and then once Variant came out, or League Play, it was League Play. Once League Play came out, oh, I grinded that, and we had our team. It was me, Diabolic, Birdo, and Tonky. That's who it was, and we grinded the shit out of League Play, and because honestly there was pros that would play in League Play, and so we'd meet up with pros and try to play them and do really good, and that was just really fun. And from there, it's we kept playing a team called HEXP. HEXP, heightened experience game. We kept running into them in league play, and we'd take a map off of them. They take a map off of us, and eventually we just added each other and started playing, started scrimming each other, and from there. Eventually, Diabolic, that's what it was. Diabolic, his internet went out for 2 weeks, and this was right after Frag Cup. Like, Frag Cup, I'm not sure if it was Frag Cup 4 or Frag Cup 3, whatever the name was. Frag Cup happened at the start of Black Ops, and it was a big tournament. We placed, like, right outside of the top 32, so we lost in, like, the first day, so we didn't get to go to the second day, and I was just like, I don't know what I want to do, man. Honestly, like, I see HEXP, like, they're getting all this exposure, and they didn't know who they wanted on their team. And they asked me, am I willing to join? Like, am I willing to join? And I told them no at first. Like, I was like, I can't join without my my duo Birdo. And so we eventually, because Diabolic didn't have internet at the time for like a week and a half. So we were like, yo, let's go take our chances. Like, they're really good. They're a good team. They already have some exposure. Let me go make a name for myself at least. So I left my team, which was called Anonymous 4. I left them, and I joined up with HEXP, which was me at the time. Me, Birdo, we were just tryouts at the time. Me, Birdo, J Hill, and Gucci. And we played, and eventually they didn't like the way Birdo played, but they really wanted me on the team. So I had a choice either to leave my duo or to stay with. Either leave my duo or stay with my duo. But I mean, eventually I was like, yo, this team's really good. I feel like we have potential. So I stayed with HEXP, and at the time we didn't have a fourth. So it was me, Gucci, and J Hill. We were just looking for a fourth, and we were running with Accuracy, and eventually, and Chino was on the team before, but I guess they dropped him because they didn't know he could travel or not, and eventually we picked him back up, and he dominated. I remember the first time Envy ever let us scrim him. We played him in hardpoint, and we won 22 to 250. I think the video's on YouTube on my other channel somewhere, but we won 250 to 22, and it was just, that was when we started getting our name out there. And HEXP already had a name for themselves just from being in Frag Cup and stuff like that, so they already had a name. But that's how we got our warrior name. We would play in hardpoint, and we were so good at hardpoint. We would dominate a lot of teams in hardpoint, so that's how we got our scrims. And honestly, we started playing in Frag Cups, or not Frag Cups, ICNs, Icon tournaments. That's what they were. They were free to get into, and a bunch of pros played in them. There was money involved, and it was the best time because there's free tournaments that pros played. So we'd always play them, and eventually we got them on our friends list and stuff like that, and we started scrimming them, and it was just a lot of fun. It was so much fun doing that and getting our name out there. Like, we saw it slowly, like, building our name, and people knew who we were, and just stuff like that. So that was just a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun too. And from there, I'm trying to remember everything correctly. From there, after getting our name out, we went to our first event, my first ever MOG event. You know, it was we were all nervous. None of us have ever played like on LAN, like at an MOG event. So we went into the event. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know what to be ready for, prepare for. Like, are we gonna be nervous? Am I gonna be shot? Is my shot gonna be shaky? Just stuff like that. And honestly, we started off amazing. Yes, I did get turned on by Sharp, by the way, but to me it didn't matter. You know, it was like I don't know. Even if I clutched that round, we were still down like 6-1, something like that. So. But anyways, we went to MOG Dallas. We played amazing. I mean, I dropped 48, I think, a map, and 40 on another. Me and Gucci were going off. Chino was destroying stuff, and we played amazing. We played amazing at that event, and I guess we didn't see eye to eye, so eventually we ended up dropping J Hill after that event. And that's where I guess the trio formed, and it was me, Gucci, and Chino, and we always stuck together through everything, thick and thin. I quit and came back so many times. And we always stuck together. Black Ops 2, I think we didn't go to Anaheim because I was under Keemstar's organization, which was Thrust at the time, and they didn't have funding to send us out, so they didn't get to send us to Anaheim, MLG Anaheim. So I ended up quitting. Gucci got on to Icons, and he joined that team, and I think he placed pro at that event too, which was kind of crazy. I came back, I was a little salty, but I didn't let him know. You know, I don't want to let him know like, oh, you placed pro, man, you're the cool. I was honestly a little bit jealous, but I was like, yo, let me not worry about it, man. Just act like nothing. Like, I don't care, man. They're pro, whatever. So that was really cool too. I came back and went to my second ever event, which was UMG Dallas. Of course, they were both in Dallas. We ended up getting 13th in that one too. So you know, it was kind of like bittersweet. I wanted better. You know, I wanted to place pro so bad, but I didn't get to place pro in Black Ops 2, and so I know I had to go hard in Ghost. Like, Ghost was the next game coming out, and I just wanted to grind it so hard. Like, I was like, yo, I have to get pro. Like, I can't keep doing this and not seeing anything from it. I can't not make any money or see it. Like, literally, I wanted to get paid for. Eventually, like, I joined up with Justice. That's who I went to UMG Dallas with, by the way. I joined them. Like, when I came back, I joined them. It was me, Cosmo, Davis, and Saints. And eventually Saints left to go to Unite, and that team kind of fell apart, and I became leader. So that's how I got leader of Justice. The team fell apart, and I took leader of it, and then I picked up the squad I pretty much wanted. Me, Chino, and Gucci at the time, and we just had to find a fourth. So that was always fun. But I mean, that's just where Justice, I guess, came from in my perspective. But in the next episode, I guess I'll talk to you about Ghosts and how that how I actually made it to pro, how I actually became pro, and their journey to that, and that was a crazy journey. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment below. Hey, leave a comment saying pancake, just so I know who actually watched the whole thing through the video. It's kind of stupid, but I'll see you guys later, man. Peace.